Hey guys, I have something kind of cool that was loaned in by my buddy Alex at Alex's Knife Box. And this is the Lion Steel KUR Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. And it's cool because the handle changes color. It's aluminum scales that are heat sensitive and they change colors. So, I actually heated this up with a hairdryer before I filmed. When this reaches about 73 degrees, it turns to this green camo color. 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 to 23 degrees Celsius, according to the Lion Steel website. Now, this is just a cool knife if it wasn't for that, the color shifting aside. It's a very cool knife. Okay? And we'll demonstrate the color shifting here in just a minute. It'll probably start to cool down, but I have a cooling agent over here on the side. But let's get through it, kind of the specs with the camo color. How about that? So close length is 4 3/4 to the end of the glass breaker there, or the, not even really a glass breaker, I don't know, to the backspacer there. 8 1/8 inch overall length, 3.4 inch blade, 3.3 inch cutting edge. It is a, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, I'm sure. Slipner is the blade steel. 0.176 inch thick. Blade stock, 0.640 overall thickness. Weighs in at 6.3 ounces, so it's not super light, and it runs on bearings. Not drop shut, but very controlled, very smooth, like glass. Okay? Has a nice wire clip, which is not my favorite clips. I think I've said that many times before. And it is a relatively deep carry. Almost to the point where it's a little bit tough to get in and out of the pocket. Not tough to get into the pocket, but it's tough to get out of the pocket. A little bit for me. Okay? That's just me. And I'm not a huge fan of wire clips to begin with. Nice stonewash blade. A little bit of branding. Lion Steel is made in Italy, which is very cool. They do a great job. I've had a couple of Lion Steels on the channel. I think I have a Lion Steel playlist. If I don't, by the time you're seeing this video, I will have a Lion Steel playlist because I will get that up and going when I am done with this. Maletta is the designer, and he has designed several knives, lots of different knives for different companies, and comes up with great stuff. This is super just usable. This is a great EDC knife. The wire clip is generally not a hot spot on any knife just because of its construction. It just doesn't lend itself to being a hot spot. So it's pretty cool. Liner lock. It's centered well, the action is super great, and it's just a big beefy blade. The top of the blade is crowned, so that's super nice and smooth. Little bit of jimping here at the top, which doesn't really do a lot, but okay. Nice backspacer, just overall a really nice knife. I genuinely do like this one. It is full size. I would call this a good size knife, especially for me. And it just works well in your pocket. So let's take a look at cooling this down before we do some size comparisons. So I will pull out my freezer emergency M&Ms because everybody's got M&Ms in their freezer, right? You never know when you're going to need a snack, guys. So a little bit of personal insight. Yes, I have several packages of M&Ms in my freezer because you just never know. Okay? What are you going to do, right? So as it cools, it becomes black. So it's kind of brownish now, and it is going to continue to darken. And I think when I did the unboxing that you could see a few days ago, if you go back and look, you'll see that it just looks black when it's coming out of the packaging that Alex sent it up in. So yeah, I mean, you can still see it a little bit, but you can tell that it is cooling down and turning black. Very cool. I don't know how they do that. I didn't go looking at the process or the coatings that they're using, but I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know. It's a silly thing, but I'm really a 12-year-old man-child. So to me, that's very cool. And it's camo, so that's cool. So here it is next to the Sharpie. The Spyderco Delica, because we always use the Delica. Something else with a wire clip. The Quiet Carry Waypoint. Very similar clip. You know, wire clip is a wire clip, right? And for something just a little bit bigger, how about the Hellraiser P-Series? So there you go, guys. Thank you, Alex, for sending this up, along with all of the awesome stuff that you sent. I don't know. I did not pick this one specifically. I realistically kind of just reached in the box that Alex sent, grabbed this one, and said, I guess this will be the first one I do. Not trying to go from least to custom or anything like that, because he sent a bunch of customs and a couple of Lion Steels and stuff like that. So we're just going to get through them one by one. However they kind of shake out, I think, is kind of my plan. So stay tuned for those coming over the next, week or two. And yeah, see, you can tell it's getting darker as we speak. This side is also starting, just because the M&M started to cool everything down just in general. So yeah, it doesn't change instantaneously. It does take a little time. I don't know. I think it's just a really cool, unique feature that a lot of people would just not even know about. Because I think, I'm not even sure if you carried this all day, would it change color in your pocket when you pulled it out? Probably, if it's up against your thigh in your pocket, it would start to change. And I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Is it completely stupid? And I'm just a 12-year-old boy with my, color changing knife that I'm borrowing, and my glow in the dark G-Shock, and my glow in the dark Spyderco Delica. I'm okay with that. You're only as old as you feel, right? So there you go. I rambled on long enough. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks again, Alex. Alex, a link to his channel will be down below. Please go check him out. I think, as he and I were talking the other day, and I think he might have commented, I think I have reviewed more of his knives than he has reviewed of his knives. It's a weird kind of dynamic there, but he has hundreds of knives, and I think I've reviewed more of them than he has. So, odd, but yet awesome. So, thanks for that again, Alex. All right, guys, have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.